So some people think that the world is going to wake up and everybody's going to have a mass Kundalini awakening in the future. No, people are already having a mass Kundalini awakening. They think that the end times is a lot of destruction and the apocalypse is, a lot of bad things happening, which is kind of true. But what it literally means is unveiling of what? Unveiling of illusions. For me, going through a Kundalini awakening, I noticed that all my illusions have dissolved. I thought that I could be a music artist without any recording equipment, without money for recording. You have to pay so much stuff: the master, the beat, the you know what I'm saying, the mixing. You have to do so much stuff. Now back to mass Kundalini. We already started having a mass awakening during the pandemic, and a lot of people are continuing to have that, right? The end days are already here, but it's not something to panic, because what is going on is symbolic. So Adam and Eve is the story of a Kundalini awakening. First, what happens? The divine feminine Eve, your intuition is tempted by the snake. The snake is that voice in your head, your intuition that's telling you to go deeper into your spiritual awakening, right? And you are getting the fruit of good and evil, so you're losing your innocence. And that's why Adam and Eve felt shame after they ate the apple, because now they knew that they were naked, but also the shame that came from it. And before, they didn't have shame. Why? Because they were innocent, so they kind of lost their innocence. How did they lose their innocence? By having free will. God told them, do not eat the apple, right? Do not eat from that tree. And what did they do? They went against God, and they chose of their own free will to eat the apple, showing how there is consequences to your choices, right? That's basically what a mass Kundalini awakening is. A lot of people that are kind of struggling in their life, those are going to be the people that are going to awaken first. The people that are at rock bottom, the people that have been disillusioned by life, that they don't like the way that things are anymore, that they can't go back to living that same fake rat race, fake identity. You're being told you're not good enough, that you have to continue fixing yourself, self-improvement, and all those things, that you're broken, right? So those are going to be the first people to awaken. And if we look at it from a mass scale, all it really is going to take is a major event for a mass Kundalini awakening to happen. There's already a lot going on with the forest fires. There's already a lot going on with the floods, the hurricanes, right? And this is kind of bringing people more into a state of fear. Right now, Gen Z is talking about how hard it is to get jobs and all of that stuff, how hard it is to really make a living and to have a living, kind of like the boomers did in their time, where they didn't even have to go to university to have a good life. The Gen Z is kind of awakening to the fact that they're kind of screwed, and they're going to be paying their debt off for generations. Not just kidding, but they're going to be paying their college debt for a long time. And the millennials already kind of know this. The millennials had to go through the 2008 crisis. So mass Kundalini awakening, it's the end days, but it's not the end days. Like, we're still going to be here. It's just more symbolic of the Kundalini awakening. It was the divine feminine that seeks it, the divine feminine in you. So how do people get tricked by the serpent? They get tricked by having all of these powers and abilities. That's one of the first steps of how you get hooked into the spiritual awakening. You first get these spiritual abilities or spiritual experiences, and then you go down into the dark night of the soul, where you feel like God has abandoned you. So what we're going to have is, we're going to have more leaders that are going to talk about Kundalini awakening, and are going to try to guide others through the Kundalini awakening. So the revelations, the apocalypse, the rapture, it's already here. It's just symbolic. We're already living through it. Now we just need a major event. What would be the major event? Well, if you take a look at the politics right now, if it only starts to heat up even more, then that's really what's gonna set it off. And maybe it's already plans in motion, but it's painful. The Kundalini is painful. The beginning is fun, but it's painful.